My name is Aaron Boltman. I'm the Director of Operations for EnableSoft. I'm also one of the product managers. It's my great pleasure to spend some time with you today to show you some of the features that we have here in Foxtrot One. The first thing I want to show you today is a brand new feature called our mouse recorder. As I mentioned earlier in the training, lots of people have difficulty accessing menus, especially if Foxtrot doesn't have access to those menus through the standard menu click action I showed you earlier. As many of you know, as soon as you click File and go back to Foxtrot, that menu disappears. So there's no way that you can target that drop-down menu until now. Our new mouse recorder allows you to record a series of mouse clicks. It records menu clicks, clicks, and right clicks. And when they record those, they're executed all together in one continuous sequence of mouse clicks. So let me just get right to it and show you how this works. When you target something on the screen, you'll notice that down in the mouse section there's a new action called mouse sequence. And you see the icons actually of the cursor clicking in two spots. That's essentially what you can do. You have this record button here that you can begin recording the mouse, followed by some instructions that basically are going to echo what I'm going to show you right now. Now, if you don't want to have to target things to come here to get to the recorder, you can also go into the preferences and turn on the mouse recorder here. So you can quickly switch between the regular selector and your mouse recorder. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to click record. Foxtrot disappears and the mouse recorder appears on the screen in the top right corner. It says recording, and it will only record clicks, right clicks, and menu clicks that you perform right now manually while the recorder is running. So you'll notice that I can move my cursor around, and I'm not dragging the selector like I usually do. I'm just, with no mouse buttons down, I'm just moving this around. I'm going to manually perform the clicks I'd like Foxtrot to perform. So I'm going to click the help menu, and you'll notice I'm still in the business application, so I can continue down to the menu. You see that it's boxed in, which means Foxtrot's targeting technology is kicking in, and you can click the menu item you so desire, and then you can even keep on going with the clicks. So you'll see here there's two menu clicks were registered, followed by a standard click on the OK button. When you're done, you can hit stop, and you'll see that Foxtrot has created a single action now called mouse sequence. Now I'm going to double click this action and it'll replay the three clicks that you just saw me do manually. Here we go. Now those three clicks ran at the speed that was indicated by my speed slider down here. So if I wanted to slow this down so I could watch that more thoroughly, I could do that and double click to run it again. Click help, click about, click OK, and now it comes back to Foxtrot because it's done. So you can see this very easily allows you to access drop-down menus. You can also record right clicks to get to pop-up menus. Let me show you an example of that. I'm going to right click, come down to New, Contact, and my form comes up. Now I'm going to run that again. You'll see that Foxtrot will do a right click, click new contact, and bring that up. Now the great news about this is not like your typical macro recorder that you've seen out there with some other solutions. Each individual click has Foxtrot's full targeting technology wrapped into it. So this isn't positional clicks. Foxtrot will hunt down every target for every one of those clicks and make sure that the right thing is being clicked. So it's really neat. If you need to edit a mouse sequence, you can right click that and hit edit sequence, and you'll notice something new occurs in Foxtrot One. It shows you this individual clicks that comprise the mouse sequence. Now if you were to come in and double click one of these, it would say, well, you have to run the entire mouse sequence together. Would you like to do that now? And the reason for this is for the very purpose that they have to be run together. You can't click a menu unless the menu is up on the screen. So you have to run these in sequence. You can test that mouse sequence by clicking this link up at the top, and you'll see Foxtrot go through and execute those individual clicks. And then once you're done with this, you can click Return to Task, and it'll whisk you back away to the task where the mouse sequence resides. So great new technology. We're really excited about it. We think that this is really going to help a lot of you who were not able to access certain targets that you needed to click. And so download 6.7 so you can get this today. I'm going to show you another new feature of 6.7. We have a new action called Wait for Target. Now what this does is, let's say this screen takes a long time to come up in my business application, and I want Foxtrot to sit here and wait for this window to either appear or disappear. In this case, I want to wait for it to appear on the screen. Well, what I can do is I can target this guy, and I have access to my Wait for Target action, and I can easily say wait for target to appear or wait for target to disappear, and of course the timing tab is where I get to control how long it waits. Now you're probably thinking, what's the difference between the timing tab on this action versus the timing tab on the click action? Well, the click action would require that a click be performed on the target once it appears on the screen. By using the Wait for Target action, it's purely a way for you to control the timing of your script, which means as soon as this window comes up, Foxtrot would then proceed, but not actually take any action on the window that appears. So sometimes it's a confirmation message that you're waiting for. Sometimes it's I've seen some systems post a red tooltip as soon as something was completed. That's when you would want to use the Wait for Target to make sure that those things have been processed. There's a few other things that we've done to improve the Windows targeting and the web targeting. So any type of application that you're trying to interact with, you'll be able to get to more targets, your scripts will run more reliably and even more quickly. We've improved how Foxtrot does a send data action and a copy data action. Essentially, the way that Foxtrot puts the cursor into the text box before it begins sending information has been improved, so you'll get fewer of the messages saying that it could not interact with the text box. We also have added support for a brand new type of application called HTML applications, or HTA applications. These are new kind of hybrid applications Microsoft is encouraging developers to build, that's a cross between a regular Windows application and a web application. That technology is available in 6.7 and you can get that today. The formula builder has been improved. The formula action that you see on the list here when you clicked, it's probably one of the most powerful actions that we have in Foxtrot 1 because it allows you to do virtually anything with your data. For many of you who are used to using Excel and the various functions available in Excel, you'll find all of the Excel functionality built into our formula builder with even a few more of our own added in. So we're really proud of this. We think it's very useful. And essentially what we've done is given you a short list of the most popular actions, or most popular functions rather, on the left-hand side. If you need access to more advanced functions, or you need something that you don't see on the list, you can click the Show More Functions button and it'll expand the list to the complete list of everything available to you here. The various sections have been color coded. Conversion is blue, date and time you see here in green. We have a math section, a text section, and even at the bottom a way to easily translate states. So FL would translate to Florida and vice versa if you needed to do that in your script. So this is a great feature. This is covered in some of the advanced training courses, but if you need to grab information here, definitely look at this. The help file is really good on this, and check that out as well. We've added the double click action for web targets. That was not available in previous versions of Foxtrot. We fixed a bug in the play sound action that prevented the sound from playing on certain operating systems. The play sound action now works on all versions of Windows. And there was a bug that was causing Foxtrot to shut down unexpectedly. That has been isolated, fixed, and is no longer in version 6.7. And of course there's a handful of other small fixes and scratches that have been patched up so that you have the best of the best when it comes to using Foxtrot.